and the optimism and enthusiasm around their defense, knowing that they will be playing a quarterback that either one, whether it's the veteran or the new guy, that has never played. And so, what does that look like for the Alabama Crimson Tide? We've talked about their schedule. It is absolutely beautiful before they play Georgia in Tuscaloosa in a few weeks. They play East Carolina at home, win. At Kentucky, win. Florida State at home, win. South Carolina at home, win. And at Mississippi State, win. And then they host Georgia. Jackson, are you giving Mississippi State a chance to win that game?
It's a D3 versus a D1. I'm good. I'll take the D1.
Okay. So, who knows? Maybe the Dogs could pull out an upset, but that's my take is they're 5-0 hosting Georgia on October 10th. And, Georgia, yes, they should be 5-0. They play Tennessee State at home and Western Kentucky at home. Oh, my God, Kirby gets 2 warm-up games? Wow. At Arkansas, win. Oklahoma at home, win. Vanderbilt at home, win. And then they go to Bama. I expect both teams to be 5-0 and in the top 5. Yeah. And that'll be another big game on the front side of the schedule. That's kind of the end of the front side of the schedule, as y'all know, or close to it. But the biggest game of the year to kick off in week 1, we know is Clemson at LSU. Week 2, we know it's Ohio State at Texas, right? And then week 3, we know it's LSU at Ole Miss. Now, there's some others sprinkled in. Week 2, also Oklahoma at Michigan. But if you want to look at the front part of the schedule, Georgia at Bama is huge. Huge. And if they're 10-0 combined, 5-0 together, which they should be, it'll be even bigger than big. Kirby's going back to Alabama, DeBoer, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the drill, right? Last year, they both limped into the SEC championship game. It was just kind of meh. And how much were they hedging for the playoffs? It's just a different time now. The championship game doesn't mean as much. Look, these are world-class athletes who are big-time competitors and they want to win. But, I mean, Bama was down a truckload of people. And Georgia was beat up too, and they also knew about the CFP. So, I don't know. That game didn't help either one of those teams. And Kirby talked about it, and I get it. I don't know where it goes. Do they tuck it underneath the couch and we eliminate it and we move on with the college football playoff expansion because you can't give up that week going forward, even though it is a tremendous moneymaker for the Southeastern Conference, the SEC championship game. Man, I hadn't been over there, and I was going a good bit years ago, and I just haven't been in a while. National Dog Day. Shout out to Tito's, vodka for dog people. Love that. And their yappy hours, they figured it out early on. And, a delicious ice cold martini with 3 olives in honor of Dale Murphy at Taste Italian Kitchen all day long, right there in the Renaissance. I went there for lunch yesterday, had the world-famous meatball and a Caesar salad. You got to get the Caesar on the side because you grab the croutons and you put it in the red sauce around the world-famous meatball from Taste Italian Kitchen. Terrazza, I mean, they have built this brand new restaurant beside their restaurant at Taste Italian Kitchen, and it is fabulous. We had a texter earlier tell us that he got the fried ravioli yesterday. Kudos to you, my man. I highly recommend I go back and forth my favorite appetizers. World famous meatball at Taste in the Renaissance. Fried ravioli, calamari. They're all delicious. And that shrimp scampi is insanity. TasteItalianKitchen.com in the Renaissance and Starkville. We welcome in our friend Roll Tide Ryan Fowler. Can Bama rebuild in football? And that is the question. 109 The Game, afternoon drive in Tuscaloosa. This man does 12 hours of sports talk radio a day. And he joins us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Roll Tide, Ron Fowler. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, good morning to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. 10 days away from Alabama, shocking the world. Now, listen, it's not going to be the first game. It's going to be East Carolina. But, all these negative naysayers, I mean, every single one of them, from Brett McMurphy, even Dari Noka last night on SEC Now, he's got his power rankings at Alabama at number 7.
Oh, my goodness. Are you serious?
I mean, even the SEC network has turned against us. That's okay. That's okay. That's
Wow.
okay.
Everybody hates y'all, man.
Well, that's okay. Here's the
Well,
reason
not
they
as much
hate
as Lane
us. Okay.
Kiffin, but y'all may be number 2.
But they only hate Alabama simply because the trophy cabinet is full. And
Nope.
they couldn't do anything about it for 17 years.
Right.
They literally could. And so they had to take it. And so now it's like, hey, let's pile on Alabama. They're not going to be. But listen, if these analysts want to embarrass themselves, I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, listen, they're paid to give their opinion, and that's what they're doing. But their opinion could be wrong, and we can, celebrate it at the end. I'm not saying Alabama's a national championship team. That's not what I'm saying. But if you think this team in Tuscaloosa is going to go 8-4, people are literally joking.
Right.
This defense is off the charts. They've got it back to where, you even look back at the defensive back room, the defensive line room. They've got a chance to be very special. I mean, this defense probably will go back to being, that standard Alabama typical defense. They're really too deep across the defensive backs and defensive line. Linebacker in the middle, they're a little bit short. They've got some really good edges in Johnson Pierre, Justin Hill. Defense, I think it may have a chance to contend for the best in the SEC. Offensively, it's going to be some growing pains. When you start a new quarterback and you're breaking in 4 offensive linemen.
Yeesh.
Tight ends, wide receivers should be really good. And we'll see what the running backs are able to give you. Daniel Hill, the Meridian, Mississippi.
Meridian.
Yeah.
How long has he been there? 7 years?
No. I mean, that's a junior. So, but he lost a lot of weight and has really changed the way. You'll have to help me a little bit, but his dad, was it Quindarius, who played at
Mississippi State? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his first, but his dad was a Mississippi State football player. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember MSU was all upset when he signed with Bama. Yeah.
And he's changed the way that he's running. I mean, it's a different back. But know the name Trayshawn Brown. Just understand. And this is where it's going to make the difference between you better have a staff that can evaluate and project. Because not everybody's not going to get all 5 stars. Like the way the Nick Saban model, that model has sailed. I mean, even some of your rich schools can't afford, 5 stars across the board. So it's going to be how you develop. And they've got a 3-star in Trayshawn Brown, who his last offers were Boise State, like North Texas, University of Texas, San Antonio. He played in Huntsville, Texas, big high school out there, and got an Alabama offer late. He was headed to Boise State. And this kid, it's fun to watch those that don't get the attention. And Brooks Austin is a friend of our show, and he'll tell you that these recruiting services, when they evaluate talent, they don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. He said, literally, when you look at 5-star, 4-star, he said, it's crazy how they project. And he said the worst position is running back and offensive lineman. And this, because I'm trying to figure out how this guy fell through the cracks. But watch the name Trayshawn Brown as a running back. And some of that's been because the 5-star, E.J. Crowell, has missed a lot of practice because of a little bit of an ankle injury. I know they were expecting big things out of him. Still think that can happen.
Okay.
But watch the name Trayshawn Brown. And now with Keelan Russell winning the job, it's going to be a lot of fun in Tuscaloosa. And, those first 5 games are pretty winnable.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5-0.
So Roll Tide Ryan Fowler on the show, kind of walking us through what Bama could or could not be. But yeah, I expect them to be 5-0 and Georgia to be 5-0 when y'all host Georgia. I mean,
And if you win that, who knows? But I'm not saying there is some revenge back the way that the SEC title game went. So, but it's about the four in the middle. It's about Georgia. It's about Tennessee on the road, Texas A&M at home for homecoming, and then the bye week. And then we go to winning at all costs University. That's called LSU in Baton Rouge, and that'll be that first week of November. And then you got Vanderbilt and Chattanooga and Auburn. You should be able to win the back three. So the first five,
yeah.
Just for the Auburn fans in the audience, 5 plus 3, that's 8. And in the middle, if you split those,
You're in.
I think it's very possible. Yeah, I mean, you're in.
You're in at 10-2. Yeah.
But Dari Noka doesn't agree, so that's okay.
Oh, so he's got y'all number 7 in the power. He's got Alabama. Dari Noka with the SEC Network, Oklahoma alum, has y'all. Maybe he's still salty from y'all going to Oklahoma last year, round 1, and beating them. But he's got you number 7 in his power rankings, right?
Yes, and you know what? I may be wrong. He actually may have him 8. I think Auburn is 7 on his list. Okay?
I've got to find this list. And do you have it with you, or Jackson? Can you pull it?
No. Yeah, it was released yesterday on his power rankings.
Okay.
Yeah, he has Auburn. He has Auburn at 7, Alabama at 8, and this was on the SEC show.
He's
SEC
got
Network.
Auburn ahead of Bama.
He does. Yeah, but listen, I don't know if you know this, but marijuana is legal out in Norman, Oklahoma. And I guess, I'm not saying that he did, but sometimes just walking around that much marijuana can give you a contact high. And I'm not sure. Maybe that's it. I mean, Auburn ahead of Alabama may be the biggest. Listen, that's why these analysts, they don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. And this is obvious, one of those situations. I mean, come on. I mean, listen, if you want to criticize Alabama and you want to put, I think you had Ole Miss at 3, okay? If you want to put Ole Miss in front of Alabama, no problem. You want to put LSU in front of Alabama, no problem. But when you put Auburn in front of Alabama, you got issues. I mean, as you said, maybe it's that.
Dude, I think those are fighting words. I'm not sure. I mean, if Dari can go into the state of Alabama.
Listen. We've ordered. There's a crow factory that's in northern. I think it's in Mississippi. It could be northern Arkansas. But we've ordered a couple of freezer truckloads of crow, and this will be arriving late December. And we're going to serve it up. I mean, frozen crow right now, but we're going to put it on a grill, get some of that Dreamland barbecue sauce, and we're going to serve it for like a month.
Okay.
I mean, listen. It's. I don't understand why Alabama is really being questioned as much as they are. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, nobody even cares about y'all anymore. I mean, it's weird. With Lane,
it's strange.
Lane and LSU drive everything, and then really when you start to think about, okay, well, who's the next biggest deal or biggest story or biggest person? I mean, it's Kirby, but he doesn't. I mean, he'll get into something every now and then, but it doesn't drive him, and he doesn't do a bunch of social media. He doesn't do any social media. I don't know. It's Lane has sucked all the oxygen out of the room, and basically, y'all. I mean, right now are not relevant. Can you believe that?
I don't know if I don't believe it. Listen, I think Alabama still butters the bread.
Okay.
I'm glad that Greg Byrne, your friend Greg Byrne, did not hire Lane Kiffin, because there's certain universities that should be represented with class. And I think Alabama's one of those. And I'm glad that he chose not to go the Lane Kiffin route.
You're telling me you would rather have Kalen DeBoer today over Lane Kiffin? I mean, I think DeBoer's a good coach, okay?
Every day, including twice on Sunday, every day of the week. Yes, because Lane Kiffin is an unpredictable machine. He's a guy that loves the attention. Obviously, he's a narcissist. He loves this attention. And listen, at some point, he's going to leave LSU. The pattern is the same. Look at it. When has he ever left a job on good terms? I mean, listen, I don't take up for Ole Miss on this show. I mean, I've been criticized by Ole Miss fans when I kept telling you guys the truth around Hugh Freeze, and you guys didn't believe me.
Fair enough.
But when you look at Lane Kiffin, the way that he did Ole Miss, shame on him. Shame on him. And now he's trying to do.
The football calendar. He didn't create the football calendar. He wanted to stay.
Darn about it. Well, why did he stay?
Why did he stay? Because they wouldn't let him.
My guess is he's probably running from some type of scandal up there at Ole Miss. And Ole Miss doesn't want to put it out because it would be embarrassing to them. Listen, I've covered Lane Kiffin 3 years in Tuscaloosa. Know what he did in T-Town. And I'm sure that pattern of behavior continued at Oxford, Mississippi. He stays there as long as his welcome is there. Ole Miss appreciated the attention that was given to their university, rightfully so. But there's always something about Lane Kiffin. You know, go out and talk to the coaches the week that Ole Miss lost to Kentucky. Go out and find out where Lane Kiffin was that particular week. Go ask them.
Was he? Do you believe that he was in Dallas trying to get his girlfriend to get back together with him?
I think that's the rumbling. But listen, anything Lane Kiffin does, I believe. People say this is what he. I believe it. Listen, I've heard it in Tuscaloosa. I mean, this guy, it's just who he is. It's just who he is. This is the image, but he wants this image. This is what he wants to do. And listen, do you think that behavior is going to automatically stop once he went to Baton Rouge? Oh, no, that place is like liquored up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 a.m. in the morning.
That's for damn sure. That's why we love them. They're bat blank crazy.
They are. And you're going to put him in that environment, and he's going to turn into the little, perfect citizen? Come on, guys. I mean, this thing is not.
Is Kalen DeBoer not have enough edge to win in this league and at Alabama? Is he too nice?
Listen, he is a nice guy. He does it different. But if you go out on that practice field, and that's not the nice guy that everybody sees in the camera. I mean, everybody's out there like he's handing out popsicles at practice or whatever. No. There's a different level that I think a lot of people just don't see. And you see the guy in front of the camera, that's not the same guy that's on the sideline. So everybody, because Nick Saban, but there'll never be another Nick Saban. I tell this audience all the time. There's never going to be another Nick Saban. So Kalen DeBoer does it his way, and we'll see if it works. This is a very important year for Alabama.
Yeah.
For everything to kind of come together.
And I know you're scared. You're coming to Starkville week 4, 5. So
I'm scared. Let me tell you what I'm scared of.
Yeah, October 3rd. That'll be week 5. Everybody circled that game in the country. So anyway,
I'm scared that I'm going to eat 3 of those cups of ice cream at halftime instead of just one.
See, that's where Mississippi State is. They're scaring people with their delicious ice cream. It used to be Dan Mullen's pro football players that he had, not like what Lane's doing. I'm talking about future NFL players. And now it's we're trying to feed y'all so much at halftime that you fall asleep in the second half from being full and on a sugar buzz from Mississippi State ice cream. Bam.
I do love that press box, that open air press box where you can hear the bells.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I don't really spend a lot of time up there. I usually go up there for about 4 minutes. But I have seen you up there, I think.
No. They always treat me well there. I appreciate it.
I mean, when your overall record's 90-13, I mean, it's got to be. It's like your home field.
I'd rather go to Mississippi. I'd rather go to Mississippi State than Auburn across the state. Yeah, I mean, anytime.
Well,
pull out of my driveway.
You're in for it this year, buddy. So October 3rd, probably could be your toughest game of the year. In Starkville, October 3rd. I don't know. Are you going to come over for it?
I will be. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll meet you in the press box, and and say hello to you. We can share a cup of Mississippi State chocolate ice cream. Muscat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's the flavor. And if you know the trick, now your guy Matt Wyatt, he says you've got to turn it upside down for about 60 seconds and let the juice come down to the bottom, and then you open at the top and go after.
Okay.
That's Matt Wyatt. Yes.
All right. So there's
there's a trick to it, man.
Got it. Well, look, I hope you have a great week. I hope y'all go 7-5, and we'll talk to you throughout the season. And I love you. Okay. Be good, buddy.
5.
What?
7-5.
Dude, you got to go to Starkville, Mississippi. I don't even think you know what you've got on your hands October 3rd. Be good, buddy.
See ya.
Ron Fowler, 109 The Game, afternoon drive, T-Town. He joined us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. All right, I've got to give a shout-out to Kirkland Hudson. He's been nominated for the Clarion Ledger Boys Athlete of the Week for his performance last week against Oak Forest Academy. 19 tackles. 10 solo, 2 for a loss. You can go online to the Clarion Ledger site and vote. Shout out to Kirkland Hudson, who was awesome last week against Oak Forest. He's been nominated for the Clarion Ledger Boys Athlete of the Week for his performance last week against Oak Forest. He was everywhere. 19 tackles, 10 solo, and 2 tackles for loss. You can go vote right now. Kudos to Kirkland Hudson and all the amazing athletes that have gotten their year started in MAIS. And I wish you all the best. So we are the Out of Bounds Show. We're driven by your next GMC Sierra truck, GMC Yukon. You can grab that Denali package, and it's powered and driven by my guys at Fowler GMC, FowlerGMC.com. This is 105.9 The Zone ESPN. We got a special guest coming in studio. We're going to talk a little bourbon and wine. Get you ready for game day.
WRKS Pickens Jackson.
All systems go.
Live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge inside the Bank Plus studio.
Is now awarded.
Live in the studio. It's the Out of Bounds Show with Lowbound. Streaming live worldwide on the Out of Bounds radio app. And on your radio at ESPN 105.9. All set? Let's go. The Zone.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Maybe your fan base would rather lose to Alabama.
Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, brought to you by Rains Cellars in Flora. Beautiful wine and spirit store right by Flora Butcher. And Anne-Marie Smith is the manager, and she is joining us again on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. It's football season, which means it's bourbon season. That is for sure. I mean, I think it's bourbon season 12 months out of the year, but it gets kicked in a little bit here with dove season starting next weekend, and college football is this weekend, but then week one is next weekend. So we're so excited to have Anne-Marie Smith with Rain Cellars on the show. Beautiful wine and spirit store in Flora, and then you've got Flora Butcher, and they've got the great cuts of steak and seafood and saladays and all the cool stuff that David Rains is doing there. Anne-Marie, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me, guys.
Well, when you're here, that means you bring fun stuff.
That's right.
And I thought you were asking me, and then I realized you were asking if Jackson was drinking. I was like, Anne-Marie, that's a rhetorical question. I heard her just because I was getting ready to do something else, and she was like, are you drinking? And I was like, yeah, you're here.
Yes, we're all drinking 9
Yeah.
a.m. whiskey. Let's go.
Well, morning shows have been doing this for decades, and even on TV, which is kind of crazy. And we have been doing this for a long time. So first of all, how's everything going at Rain Cellars? Are y'all ready for football and hunting season?
It's awesome. We are ready for football and hunting season, and our specialty bourbon allocations are coming in every day. So I'm super pumped about that. It's here. Fall is here.
This is a good thing. This is music to my ears.
Yeah, we're keyed up about it.
Yeah. We got high school football going, but now we got college and NFL right around the corner. And fantasy football. Do you play fantasy football?
I have previously, but I'm not playing this year.
Yeah.
I've got a senior, and so I'm like doing the
You got a
senior
lot
things
going
is
on.
like a part-time job.
Been there.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. And it's special, and it'll be over before you know it. You want to do all that. All right. Walk us through. Y'all have got a great premium bourbon, premium tequila, and of course your vino selection your wine selection is
Thanks.
amazing. And I was in there Saturday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a bottle of Termes, which is delicious Spanish wine, and I drank it that night. And it was fabulous. But what did you bring us this morning from Rain Cellars?
So we've done 3 barrel picks this year, and I have 2 of them here. We went to Woodford in April and did a single barrel double oak, which we'll try after this one. And then in the beginning of June, we went to Jack Daniel's and did the single barrel 94 proof.
Ooh. Hey, who knew that we were going to have Tennessee whiskey on the morning after Dolly Parton passed away?
Right.
This is perfect that Anne-Marie brought Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select for us to sip on in honor of one of the greatest storytellers in the history of the world. All right. We're doing Jack Daniel's first?
We're going to do Jack Daniel's first because Woodford is double oaked.
Okay. So I can go ahead and
Yeah.
taste away?
Jackson will bring you yours.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie said, Anne-Marie, I'm so glad you remembered to, come in this morning. And she went, well, I put it in my calendar.
Hello.
And I thought about you, Jackson, and how you've never had a calendar.
For what?
I mean,
Calendar for what? What am I going to put on there?
I mean,
I know what I got to do.
It will change your life.
it really, I mean, even I type stuff into my iPhone in the calendar.
Yeah, I did it like twice last week. And I was like, I'm not doing this crap anymore.
Okay.
I put a task list. I downloaded a task app. I was like, who am I? Delete.
Ooh, I want to see your task list for the week.
Oh, I would. It's quite humorous.
Wake up.
Yeah, right.
Brush teeth.
Brush teeth.
Yeah, I'll
And
forget.
he likes to watch Jeopardy on the couch.
Yeah.
Good at it.
Yeah. So, okay, that's good. I hadn't had Jack Daniels in a while.
Right.
cheers to Dolly Parton as we're sipping on Tennessee whiskey. You can watch the show on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. Anne-Marie looks the most professional out of the three of us by like 5 million miles. Because, well, she's got on a cool outfit.
Dressed to impress.
I've got my hat backwards in a pull. I mean, I like my Peter Millard pullover.
Pullover parties.
And you've got well, you're close.
Yeah, man.
You've got a Sacred Ground hat, which is right around the corner from
Representing
Anne-Marie's.
Flora.
Yeah.
Real.
The wine and spirit store.
That's right. So,
all right, talk to me about what you're getting here, Anne-Marie.
So there's a funny rumor that all Jack Daniels smells like, and I'm curious if you guys can tell me what this smells like.
I'm picking up something and I can't describe it, and it's something different. Oh, it's like wood charred something.
Wood charred?
Yeah,
Jackson?
but I didn't say that the right way. I'm not
Don't
good
burn.
at like you are, and who else is it that I'm
Yeah,
around
I'll give
a
you a
lot?
hint. It's a fruit.
Oh,
no, I'm not.
Oh, come on.
What's a fruit?
it's not an
It like
orange.
hit me in the face when I smelled it.
Tell me what it is. It's not an orange peel.
It's banana.
Banana.
And I think you can pick up the banana more different days based on the biodynamic calendar, but that's a whole TED Talk for another day.
I like this. We'll do this. We'll do that when you come back in September. We'll break down.
Yeah, we'll do the biodynamic calendar with wine.
Is that in
Oh,
relation
yeah.
to the Mayan calendar?
Biodynamic. It's about the moon and the waves and the gravitational pull.
Oh, I'm all into that
Yes.
kind of stuff. I mean, I was grounding this morning before coming in studio. So wherever you go with that sounds good.
But this smells like overripe banana.
Alabama football fans won't get it, but other than that, most of our listeners will pick up on it. Anne-Marie with Rain Cellars. This is fun. You've got so this is a barrel pick, a Jack Daniel's barrel pick.
It is.
So-
Single barrel.
We're going to say in honor of Dolly Parton.
That's what it is.
Okay, because she's amazing and iconic and a beautiful storyteller. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
It's got some good viscosity to it. This one's a little spicier
Sour
than you
mash?
would expect. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had. I went on a Jack and Maker's kick
Pretty good.
years ago.
It's pretty good.
God, that Maker's that you had me try a couple of months ago that y'all had.
Yeah, the Makers is outrageous.
Good gravy.
That's our second Makers pick. And so we tried to just put the pedal down a little further to the first one because the first one had these really nice red wine notes to it.
Okay.
Like spacious fall, it makes you want to sit around a campfire.
Ooh.
And so our new one is kind of like that, but enhanced.
Nice.
Ooh,
Now,
is that the one I had?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this is the stuff you mix into Coke and Sprite, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
uh-huh.
I love you, but no.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain,
Yeah,
pour
Mountain
it in
Dew.
there.
No, this is not Veterans Memorial Stadium in
Whoa.
1990 when I'm in high school
Wow.
and you're
Leave
pouring a
that
7
out.
and 7.
He's calling
Hey.
him out.
Leave the vet out of it.
Huh?
Leave the vet out of it, man. That's a Jackson landmark.
Oh, there's no question it is. Ooh, I love how you get the neat flavor profile, a little bit of rocks, and then let it sit
Yeah.
and get a little bit of rock and water and get another flavor.
Yeah,
Profile.
it opens it up a lot.
Yeah, I had no idea that's how that worked.
I know you didn't.
That's tight.
You're from Clinton. That's
Yeah.
why we're walking you
Yeah.
through all this.
Where's that funnel?
Anne-Marie, Rain Cellars, beautiful wine and spirit store in Flora, Mississippi. What's beside it? Flora Butcher. So, I mean, you get to go get your ribeye,
Boom.
and then you walk in Anne-Marie's spot. You could go red wine. You go premium bourbon. You can go premium tequila. You could go single malt scotch, whatever direction you want to do. Now, Anne-Marie and David have their picks right when you walk in to the right. And then when you go left, you go straight into France and Spain as far as the wine section, which is beautiful. And then you can just go all the way down and check it out. On the other side, we're going to try the Woodford Double Oak Barrel
Nice.
Pick from Rain Cellars. You're listening to ESPN 105.9 The Zone.
Great job, guys.
What? What?
It looks so fresh.
Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Our friend Anne-Marie Smith joined us from Rain Cellars Wine and Spirit Shop. Store's absolutely beautiful in Flora, Mississippi, located right by Flora Butcher with some awesome cuts of steak and not just Wagyu, Angus and Wagyu. And then they've got some beautiful, beautiful fresh fish there. And then they've got the salades and all kinds of seasonings and fun stuff. So you got Rain Cellars and Flora Butcher right there in Flora. It's a beautiful area. And Anne-Marie kind enough to bring in a Jack Daniel's barrel pick. And it's a single barrel select barrel pick from Jack Daniel's. And we made a toast to Dolly Parton, the iconic storyteller and musician from Tennessee. And that was kind of cool that that was one of the bottles that Anne-Marie had this morning. And now we've got a Woodford double oak barrel pick. And you talk, Anne-Marie and I were talking, you're talking about a gung-ho group. I mean, if you think the Buffalo Trace and Blanton people are crazy, and you are, the Woodford people are nuts. And that takes me to, with Anne-Marie in here, I wanted to ask the question from our listeners on the text line. What is your favorite bottle in your bar right now, in your home bar? What's the favorite bottle that you have? I'd love to hear from y'all on the text line, 601-885-3776. But we know we have a crazy Woodford fan base all around the SEC, but especially in Mississippi as people get ready for hunting season and for game day, college game day, and NFL. Anne-Marie, you have the floor. Tell us about this Woodford barrel pick.
So this Woodford pick is extra cool, I think, because previously Woodford had you pick two barrels and blend them together. They wouldn't actually let you do a single barrel. So previously we did a regular Woodford pick and had to blend two together, and it tasted like banana nut bread. Like, I know we talked about banana with the Jack, but it actually tasted like you were eating banana nut bread.
Right.
Jackson doesn't believe me.
I love that.
It was so good. And it was blending two together. And so one of the ones that we blended was super banana forward, and one of them was super nutty. And so you mix those two together. That's kind of what you end up with. Yeah, baking spices, all that kind of stuff. And so now they've changed it to where they actually let you do one single barrel. And so they have all of the barrels laid out, and then you have to kind of decide like what you want, what five you want to pick between. So that's weird, right? It's like, how do we pick which of these barrels that we want to taste from?
Right.
And they're like, oh, you can smell it, you can knock on it. Some people like whip the fumes up, and it's like, what? So the barrels have markings on them as well, right? Like sometimes there's letters or there may be numbers or whatever. Well, we came across one that said AM, Anne-Marie. And so I'm like, well, we have to taste this, obviously.
Love that. Okay.
And then there was one that was BS, which we know what BS stands
Yeah.
for. But also my oldest is Brooksmith. And so I was like,
Love
okay,
that.
well, we'll do this one too. So out of the five that we chose, that was two of them. And then the one we picked was BS. And we talked Woodford into letting us call this is BS.
Nice.
Which is the best thing ever.
Yes, it is. That's
Well
so
done.
much fun.
That's good.
I love this.
It is.
I got it. Okay. All right. Here's what I got from it. I got cinnamon and Christmas.
Yeah.
Am I in this?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
trying
I
to
feel like
improve
it's a hug.
Okay.
A hug.
Yeah. It just, you know, the cool cinnamon sticks that you burn. I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
say during Christmas.
I know what you're talking
You
about.
burn the cinnamon stick?
No, I know
No,
exactly what you're talking about.
It's not
It's not
crappy
cinnamon sticks.
incense. It's like really nice.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
Anyway,
We'll figure it out.
We'll have to fact check that.
all right. Tell me. Yeah, we will have to fact check that.
Yes. Do not burn cinnamon sticks, please.
No, don't burn anything.
No.
Good Lord, except your charcoal to put a ribeye on the steak tonight and pick up a Woodford barrel pick from Anne-Marie at Rain Cellars, and then you're ready for a good night with the ribeye. Tell me what else you have here.
It's so good. It's got
It is
deep
delicious.
flavors, and a lot of that comes from being a double oaked barrel. Oaking twice sometimes will like pull down that alcohol burn that you get, and then also add like a richness to it. It's
That
very
is
coating.
fabulous.
It's got like that cocoa bitters, not necessarily like sweet, but the cocoa, like true
Yeah.
cocoa essence to it.
And so it is sweet, but it's not close to too sweet.
Right.
It's a good sweet bourbon, if you will.
Absolutely.
Woodford double oak barrel pick at Rain Cellars. When did you get this in?
We got this in a month ago, and we were at Woodford in April. So the turnaround's been
Damn,
really
that
nice
was pretty
compared
nice.
to last year and previous years.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fast.
Sometimes they take 6 to 9 months.
Or sometimes you don't get it at all. That's happened to us twice.
Oh no!
Dang. What happened?
So Anne Marie, we don't want to go there.
No.
Anne Marie has a Jack Daniel's single barrel select barrel pick, and we're going to say in honor of Dolly Parton. I mean, my gosh, this is so cool that we have Tennessee whiskey in here, and in fact, that may be the first time. And then they also have a Woodford barrel pick, and that the fan base around Woodford in the Southeastern Conference is insane. And Anne-Marie and I were talking. I was just in Louisville a couple of weeks ago, and we hit a bunch of. Obviously, we were there for Elijah Craig barrel picks, and Chicken Cock, and Rabbit Hole, and Old Forester, and some others. I can't remember.
Bunch.
Yeah, it was crazy. I had not done that many when I've been up there, but as you know, because you've done it, it's the experience. It's so much fun.
Right.
And all of them are different, as you know. You know, they go about it, which is they should. Everybody's way is unique. Some people have the room. Sometimes you're in the Rick House.
What's interesting is that Woodford and Old Forester actually have the exact same mash bill, but they couldn't taste further apart. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like Old Forester is a lot more corn forward, acidic. It's a
Yeah.
lot lighter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas Woodford, you get that deeper, more viscous, kind of spicy notes to it.
Okay. So this one's not going to last long.
No.
Let's talk about to answer your question on the text line, the Woodford barrel pick is at Rain Cellars. They open in 38 minutes. You can get 1 or 2 bottles, get ready for football season. You can have one at the hunting camp and one at your home bar. That way, when you're watching the Rebs, Dogs, your favorite team, the LSU Tigers, Georgia, whoever it is, you're ready to go, and you've got the ribs going and the steak or the steak from Flora Butcher to pair with your Woodford barrel pick from Rain's Cellars. Okay, let's talk tastings before we let you go. Do they start on Thursday?
So wine tastings go Thursday through Saturday.
Bam.
And this week we have 2 reds and 2 whites that we're tasting. You can pull up our Facebook or Instagram and see like what we're tasting this week and RSVP to the event or invite other people to it. But during the week, you can actually try any of the spirits that we have open at any time. So both of these barrel picks are open at our store. You can come on by and try them. Or if you want to
How
try
cool is
2
that?
wines
That's
as
so
well, you
tight.
can mix it up.
That's cool.
So it's got a very rustic, cool feel is what Rain Cellars does, right? It reminds me, it's a little bit of a Delta, Charleston, South Carolina feel going in. And they built a bar in the back right. And that's where you can taste what Anne-Marie's talking about, the Woodford pick, the Jack Daniel's pick, or whatever she's showcasing that week as far as red and whites, right?
Right.
Tight.
All right, so Thursday through Saturday is the wine. You can go in and taste that. And she has the barrel picks daily.
Right.
Cool. All right. So you've got football season
Yes.
with your daughter.
Germantown, let's go.
All right. And so y'all want to win a bunch of games and go to the playoffs.
That's the idea.
That is
Everybody
the idea.
manifest it. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, thank you for coming in. Y'all did a great job. All right, so we got the Jack Daniel's barrel pick at Rain Cellars, and we have the Woodford barrel pick at Rain Cellars. You can go by there and taste it. The new law, I think, is brilliant. Gives you an opportunity to taste it, get an idea of what you like. And then she does the wines Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Rain's Cellars in Flora, Mississippi. Go see Anne-Marie and her team. And Anne-Marie's palate, as far as wine, is incredible. And she, whatever direction you want to go, red, white, whatever grade, they can put you on it. Thank you, Anne-Marie. We'll do this again in a few weeks.
Thanks,
and we're
guys.
going to
I
talk
appreciate
about
it.
some kind of weather pattern and tastings. And
Biodynamic calendar.
thank you. Coming up in a few weeks. Go to Rain Cellars.
maybe your fan base would rather lose to Alabama.
Ooh. Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Thank you, Anne-Marie from Rain Cellars, Wine and Spirits in Flora, and Flora Butcher in Flora, Mississippi, right around the corner from my house. And good spot. They've got a Jack Daniels barrel pick and a Woodford barrel pick. And they have plenty of Elijah Craig, the super premium and the small batch. So shout out to Anne-Marie, and they do a great job with wine. You can go by and taste the barrel picks today before you get your bottle for hunting football season. But then they do the wine tastings Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Bowbound Straight Funk with you. ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Good show today. Roll Tide Ron Fowler, 109 The Game. Tuscaloosa got people really hot and bothered on the Dancing Rabbit Golf text line. Yeah. Big time.
That dude trips me out.
He's so good
He just
because
trips
he
me
just, he just stirs the pot, kicks the wasp nest, whatever you want to say. And, they have become, they're no longer a story right now. They're on the back burner. It's all Lane and LSU. Lane grabs all the headlines. And he knows when it comes to 18-year-olds, that's a win.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah.
Man, DeBoer's just so boring. He may be a good coach, but he's boring.
He is. Well, he is a good coach.
Yes.
And he is boring.
Very.
So, and then you got to think about Vegas. Will you pull up the total wins?
Yes.
All right. So Bama has got, they've got that landmine in Starkville, but their first 5 games look good to be 5-0 before they host Georgia. And then he talked about that 4-game gauntlet in the middle. And then they wrap it up. It's a cakewalk at the end. So, I agree with him. I think they got eight wins, and then they got 4 games in the middle that are tough. You split them, you're in.
You want their over under?
Yeah.
Team total, season win total is going to be for the Alabama Crimson Tide 8.5. Drawing even money on both sides.
Over.
Yeah,
9-3, I'm still winning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because I got them 10-2. If I miss a game, that's 9-3, and I'm still winning.
cashed.
Yeah, to me, that may be the best over-under you've given me,
Probably.
considering their schedule. And again, their first 5 and their last 3 to me is 8-0.
Yeah.
They're really going to have to try to stumble against, I guess, Oklahoma or at Mississippi State. Florida State at home,
Yeah, so you get them 8, then you hope for a 1-3 at least in those 4.
Yeah, if you're doing over-under. If they go 2-2, they go to the college football playoff
Right.
because they end up 10-2.
Sure.
I'm okay if they go 7-5, but that's the way I look at they're not going 7-5. So I would think if everything went to hell, they'll go 8-4. Worst case for them with this schedule and who they are, even breaking in a new quarterback in Keelan Russell.
Yes.
Yeah. Even with all that, with that defense and who they are, boom. Yeah. Worst case.
Keelan. Like that guy.
Yeah. You like that?
I do. I like him a lot. I think he's going to be pretty good. I just don't know how quickly he's going to be that good.
769 area code on the Dancing Rabbit Golf text line says Ron Fowler is not a smart sports talk radio announcer. Ron Fowler is not smart.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the text.
It's a wonderful text.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll screenshot that and send that one to him. He'll love that text.
Oh, I think I will.
He'll love that text.
No question. Blair from Brandon on the Dancing Rabbit Golf text line. They have a Mississippi State offensive lineman from last year starting for them.
I don't mean
8-4 is not their floor. Looks like you're going to have 2 offensive linemen that transferred start at SEC teams that are better than you. Alabama, I can't remember what his name, Javian James, whatever. Mm-hmm. He played left tackle for you last year. He wasn't played in the right position. He's going to play right tackle at Bama. Kalen DeBoer has basically said he wasn't coached well. They're moving in their freshman All-American right tackle to right guard because this Mississippi State offensive line, because they like him enough to put him at right tackle. And then Luke Work is at Missouri. And he was he struggled to stay healthy, but he was a starter last year. That one was a head scratcher to me. I thought he should have been kept, possibly both. If they both have good years, there's going to be a lot. Now, Mississippi State goes 7-5, people won't worry about it. But if it's 6-6, 5-7, I don't think they're going 4-8. Is there a way they could go 4-8?
Look, I'm reserving all of those until I see Levy win one for me that is actually worth me celebrating.
Okay.
Has he had a win worth celebrating?
Well,
don't tell me Arizona State.
Why?
I mean, I guess in the moment.
Right. I know they weren't that good last year, but it was coming off them being good.
Sure.
And they still had Sam Levitt and Jordan Tyson.
They did.
I know they didn't have Scattaboo, but still, they had two guys.
Yeah. First round pick.
Jordan Tyson's a first-round pick with the Saints.
Levitt.
And there are people that believe that Levitt will be a first-round pick this coming April.
Sure could be.
So.
Okay, all right. Outside of that one, is there another one?
No, at Arkansas, no. I mean, that was whatever. So, anyway, QB1 says State tried to keep Javen James, but he got his feelings hurt when they went after Seton. Well, then.
That's stupid.
I mean, you got to be good enough to avoid that. I mean,
it's also
Kiffin and at LSU and Ole Miss and other teams do that all the time, and they retain the other guy that could be. You just got to be more savvy, more getting it.
Know what you're doing.
So anyway, we'll see. Maybe it won't hurt. Maybe this offensive line is going to be, pretty good. I don't think you have to be that good on the offensive line. I don't think the offensive line was near as bad as what Mississippi State fans. You didn't have this wasn't the offensive line's fault. Your head coach had to go with a quarterback who can't run.
Right.
So the defense didn't have to worry about him. He wasn't able to keep them honest. Nobody had to be assigned to Blake Shapen.
Oh.
I mean, even Chris Relf, somebody had to be assigned. That defense coordinator worked all week.
Yes.
You have to know where this guy is. When he's running the power zone read, he can rip off a 20-yard run and run over you. With Dak, well, that doesn't count. He was fantastic. He's in the Eli Dart space. So, and then Fitz, a defensive coordinator all week had to sit there and say, you see number 7? You have to know where he is. Of course, he embarrassed.
Yeah, you better not.
He embarrassed DBs and safeties that didn't take the right angle on him, which is really, I'm talking about SEC dudes, first team and second team all SEC, would take the wrong angle on Nick Fitzgerald, and their pants would be at their ankles. Because you know what they saw? The back of number 7.
Every time.
So, Matt Corral had wiggle and could move. Dart, wiggle, move. Chambliss, wiggle, move. Now you got a quarterback who the defensive coordinators have to account for Kamario Taylor. And that's good. You won't stress on the staff that you're playing, like high school football this week.
Sure.
You want to have the players where the staff that you're playing is stressed about a couple of those players. Kamario Taylor is going to stress defensive coordinators, defensive line coaches, linebacker coaches, say the whole thing. Because you give him an inch and he can, or rip off an explosive play. At least
23 yards would be good.
Yeah. So, back to Alabama. I know we were talking a little bit of offensive line transfers at Mississippi State. Steve Robertson said they feel good about the interior offensive line at Mississippi State. We're going to see what the left and right tackles look like. You won't see against La Monroe. You'll find out against the next 3 games. At Minnesota, at South Carolina, and Missouri at home. None are that good. They're all solid. So you're going to find out what you have at left tackle and right tackle and at edge rusher in those 3 games, which then will drive or dictate what you're going to do for the season.
You talking about whether you go to Starkville or you go to somewhere else or not?
Yeah, whether you go 7-5 in a totally fractured and parity-driven SEC that we've never seen before in our lives, where Vanderbilt just went 10-2. I say that out loud. Let me say that slowly. The Vanderbilt Commodores just went 10-2 last year.
They got snubbed.
Did they jump off the TV at you? Because they didn't at me.
No.
They didn't for me. Diego Pavia's really good, sandlot player, makes stuff happen, gritty, will not be denied type guy. Outside of that, what jumped off the page with Vanderbilt? Nothing. And they went 10-2. And they're the worst recruiter in the league. Let me say it again. The worst recruiter in the Southeastern Conference went 10-2. That's why it's not resources in Starkville. When you hear someone, if you're a Mississippi State fan alum and they tell you that, you can't win because you don't have the resources. That's absolutely not accurate. Or if you're a Mississippi State fan, there's way too much of this in the fan base. You don't think you can win because you don't have the resources. Then you have no idea what's going on because Vanderbilt just went 10-2 and Indiana went 15-0, and neither one of them had close to the biggest budget when it came to their football team.
Man, 10-2 Vandy got snubbed.
So did you know who I can't believe got snubbed?
Yeah,
because they've always gotten the benefit of the doubt. Is Notre Dame? Yeah. Am I surprised Vanderbilt got snubbed? No,
no doubt.
Do I wish they would have gone to the playoff? Look, we've
man.
gone through this. James Madison, Tulane. It just makes it boring.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Those teams had no business being in the college football playoff.
Crap.
I would have loved to have watched Vanderbilt and Notre Dame drop them in, take the G6 teams out, reshuffle the deal, and see what would have happened. I think at some point we have to.
You have to do it. Because, I mean, in all reality, if you drop Vandy in there, I know that they wouldn't be favorited to win whoever they would play because they'd be a lower seed, obviously. But, that backyard mentality, it amplifies a little bit whenever you get those situations. You play better. So never know. I mean, Pavia could have come out there and made it all happen. Never know because James Madison was there.
That's right.
Jimmy.
That's right.
Jimmy James.
Resdog just took a shot at you.
He took a shot of me?
At you. No, I don't think he took a shot of you, but he says you weren't savvy enough to keep Blake. Now you're stuck with Jackson.
That's a good point.
Wow, man.
I don't know.
Why is he doing that to you?
I don't know if that's a backhanded compliment or not. No, it's not.
662 area code on the Dancing Rabbit Golf text line. Entertaining but typical Alabama fan. Talking about Ryan Fowler. Yeah. Okay.
He tripped me out today. He tripped me out today.
Ryan Fowler?
Yeah, for sure.
If y'all missed it,
it's funny.
You're going to want to go to YouTube.
No doubt.
The YouTube channel, which is popping. Search Out of Bounds Sports. Ryan Fowler's going to be up there. He is talking trash. I disagree with Blair from Brandon. He says, well, if the guy who got run out of the building by Florida State and totally got rid of the toughness Saban built in less than 24 months says Javen James doesn't blank and is just coached poorly, then we should take that to the bank. There is zero reason national guys are giving Alabama respect. They know. Okay. All right. I think Bama's going to be good.
I think they're going to 10 wins.
Actually, Bama wasn't bad last year.
No. Second round of the playoffs.
They went to the college football playoffs and actually pulled a Power 4 team on the road and beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10-2. They went 10 ball games. 9 that key left. Forgot he hadn't taken a snap yet.
Hey, the show is brought to you by Ford Plumbing and Air. If you have plumbing issues, air conditioning, that's very important. We all like indoor plumbing, and we all like our house to be cool to cold. Call Ford Plumbing and Air. Ford Plumbing and Air. All right? Call them today. Great company, and they'll take care of your home. Ford Plumbing and Air. And call them today if you have any plumbing or HVAC issues. We are the Out of Bounds Show, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. Do we want to wrap it with the Dolly drop?
Sure do.
What is it, 4 minutes?
Yep.
All right, I still got a couple, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Shout out to Superior Foundation for all your foundation repairs. French drains, foundation repairs. Locally owned. Their work comes with a warranty. Driveways and such. Superior.ms, Superior Foundation. Superior.ms. And also a shout out to Rick's Pro Truck, RPT, and spray and pad liners and lift kits in 3 locations: Gluckstadt, Madison County, Flowood, and RPT Commercial in Pearl. Big Mike from Clinton. Yeah. RPT Commercial, diagonal from Miskelly's, but right down the road from Sound and Communications. Our friends at soundcomav.com, who did all the TVs at Martin's and Livingston, who just expanded. And boom, boom. 7 100-inch TVs at Martin's and Livingston for game day, not counting all the other TVs. Dolly Parton is an iconic, beautiful, amazing, world-class artist, but more importantly, storyteller. She gave all of us so many amazing memories. I hope you celebrate her today and tonight. This is Dolly Parton on the Johnny Carson Show, and it is so damn good.
What's the song you said you made up?
Well, I wrote this song because it's been real good for me ever since I started on your show. And you said one time, once I got to be real famous, I probably wouldn't come back on the show, but I always will. I'm here about as much as you are.
Good friends can say that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. We can say anything. But I was only kidding because everybody kids you about it.
Yeah.
I only like the show. Well, I think other people do a good job, but I only really like to watch it when you're on.
Thank you.
And I don't call it The Tonight Show. To me, it's The Johnny Carson Show.
You're saying all the right things.
No, I'm serious.